Hi-yo, folks! Welcome back to another episode of Middle Management Gamer. This is Randomly Ranting Whilst Retro Gaming. And today's episode is entitled Fine Wine. And let's just take a moment to experience the intro to Ninja Gaiden. The game, I think, has aged incredibly well, like a nice fine wine. Here we are. Dude in gray had the high hair. Anyway, so here lately, been at work, and my foot has been hurting me. My right foot. And I'm right-handed. I don't know if that means I'm right-footed or left-footed, but I did kick a soccer ball with my right foot predominantly, but I could use my left when I was young. So I guess I'm right-footed. But Saturday, out of the blue, it just kind of got swollen and started hurting, and I'm still dealing with it. Hot, cold, compress. No particular reason I can think of. I guess I'm just getting old. But being a restaurant manager, I'm on my feet 10 to 12 hours a day, so your foot getting in pain kinda is a rough thing. So I got to thinking about things that aged well, and I guess my feet aren't one of them. As I get older and I move through life, certain things about me change, and you can accept, adapt, do whatever you do to deal with it. But obviously, no time soon am I going to stop being a restaurant manager, so you got to take care of your feet, right? But again, I got to thinking about things that aged well, and Ninja Gaiden came to mind. And just an awesome game. That intro, very pretty. It's not superb graphics, but it didn't need to be. I mean, it was done in like comic book form, so it holds up. I don't want that. I do want this stuff. Yeah. Sucks. That's okay. That's what I really want anyway. Woo, jump that thing. So yeah, again, just thinking about things that aged well and things that didn't age well, and thinking about humor and what people find funny and what they laugh at. Like, I mean, Yo Mama jokes, for instance, they didn't hold up well. I mean, people don't go around telling Yo Mama jokes anymore. But when I was in high school and college, and I guess it lingered for a while. It lasted a while, but Yo Mama's so fat, Yo Mama's so old, that type of thing. People were into that, and that humor isn't really popular now. It's still around. It just kind of became your mom. People say such and such and such, and then they're like, yeah, whatever, your mom. I don't think people really still use that, but it's still around. Yo Mama humor did not age well. Playing Battlefield with hardworking family man brother of mine. They did away with voice chat on the new Battlefield games, and they've since added it back in, but you couldn't voice chat with the other people you're playing. So teabagging was very popular back in the day, and now teabagging made a comeback because they took away our ability to talk and talk crap to each other with toxic masculinity is the reason they did away with it. Even though a lot of women talk a lot of crap when they play that game too. I know because I was in parties with some. So, toxic masculinity, it is what it is. But now everybody's teabagging again because they couldn't talk. So it made a comeback. Like, I would say it's not something that aged well. Really kind of stupid when you think about it. Boom. But there's lots of video games that age really well, and this is, I think, one of them. I mean, the gameplay itself is awesome. The music's good. It's got a beat that you can dance to. Yeah, it's kind of driving it. You want to run. You want to go. And when I ask people if they play Ninja Gaiden, depending on how you pronounce it, I'm pretty sure Ninja Gaiden is the correct pronunciation. But when I was a kid, we all called it Ninja Gaiden, so it is what it is. For some odd reason, we'll always probably say it that way. I don't want that stupid S thing. Who uses that anyway? You. What type of guy sends a boxer after a ninja? Woo! But if I ask someone if they played Ninja Gaiden, they're not going to say, oh yeah, and start talking about the Xbox version, the PlayStation version. Because although that's a fun game, like looking back at the graphics now compared to the graphics, they don't hold up because they were trying to have awesome graphics. And I suppose at some point, whoever was designing this particular game was trying to design a game with awesome graphics, but you could take this game and you could put it in 30 years from now and play, you know, exactly what's going on. You're a little ninja, he's running across the screen, you got enemies, you're trying to kill them, you're dying because you fell into a pit, because this weird little wraith thing is throwing swords. I don't get it. Boy, I'm having trouble here, folks. I can't get out of this. Or not. Yeah. And I'm getting power-ups from these now. The other thing about games like this is the difficulty curve holds up. When you play Ninja Gaiden, yep, it's still hard. That being said, you can continue as many times as you want. Your score does reset, so if you're doing a high score run, or, you know, that jazz, that's going to go away, or if you're doing a high speed run. I am doing neither. I'm just playing for fun, and let's talk about being old. that aged well. Apparently my train of thought is not something that aged well, because I keep losing it. On a completely unrelated topic, because again, random, there's no script. I was thinking about changing the name of the show to Lawnmower Thoughts, because I was having a random thought while on the lawnmower. I am not one of those people who has earbuds, so I do not get to listen to music while I am mowing the lawn. Bastard. I am at the mercy of whatever is in my thoughts. So, lawnmower thoughts. So, I typically mow the lawn right before I do these videos. You. I'm sure people can do a no-hit run on that guy, but I can't. I guess I could run over him a couple of times, jump up here, and then jump over him, but I didn't manage it. But yeah, lawnmower thoughts. There's 3 times when I do a lot of my thinking. When I'm on the lawnmower, because again, no music. All I hear is the lawnmower going, so my brain's running. Second place, I win 100% of the arguments I've ever had with somebody while I'm in the shower. You ever, like, replay arguments in the shower? Like, this is what I should have said, this is what I should have said. And the third place is when I'm trying to go to sleep. Which is why I started doing these videos, because I was thinking too much when I was trying to sleep and I wasn't getting any thought. And you can't lay awake all night. not getting any sleep because you're thinking. You need to get the stuff that's on your chest out. So I try to at least once a week get everything that's on my chest out. Not that any of it is super important, but I don't know. I really enjoy playing this game. If you've never played it, you should go back and give it a try. I mean, it's like playing a comic book. You're a ninja, you're trying to avenge the death of your father, you think, and you have this cool sword that maybe if he had taken the sword with him to the duel, he might have won the duel. I mean, maybe this ancient dragon sword was sharp enough it would have cut through the other guy's sword. I don't know. But now there's demon statues, and at some point I get kidnapped by the CIA, and they're all like, hey, we want you to do this, and this, and this, and I'm like, whatever. Sure, I'm just a ninja with a sword, and these guys got guns and demons and crap, and whatever. I mean, they got just like armies of like twins and triplets, and they train the bobcats to like run you down, and there's birds and snakes and airplanes, and Lenny Bruce is not afraid, and I just ran off the cliff. There is a problem with playing with a Mac controller. It is my primary controller. I don't play with it enough to have the same skill I had with it when I was a kid, because it's not a D-pad, it's a slider pad. So, sometimes you can get caught in a stupid situation where you just make bad choices. Come on. Dang. Sometimes you gotta time the enemy so they hit you and they bounce you the way you want to go instead of the way you're falling. Stupid. Time Stopper's awesome. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Oh yeah, flames. I like flames. Bird again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Did you see me duck that bird at the last minute? That was pretty awesome. Yeah, so I go from like this weird like lake cabin to the mountains. Bazooka guys suck. Take that, birds. Woohoo! That was close. Anyway, what was I talking about? Games that age well. So, Ninja Gaiden. The game is so awesome. So many people have played it. It set up so many tropes in games that, like, you can't play very many action platformers and not experience something that was game over. Things that were what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, Linus Snoopy, help me out here. A little bit of coffee helps your train of thought, right? Influences from this particular game. Obviously, there is Messenger. I don't know if you played the Messenger. Very interesting action platformer, but I mean, the character, the actual Messenger in the game looks pretty much just like Ryu. So obviously they took some influences from that. I don't know why I did that. So there's people who do speed runs on this particular game, and it's amazing to watch them do it and figure out how they timed all this. All the patterns of the enemies. They know where all the enemies are. They know where they're going to appear at. They have the timing down. I just suck. 8-year-old me would have tore this game up. Well, 8-year-old me wasn't alive when this game came out. This came out in '89. I guess I was 8 years old. I have a late birthday, right? I really want to. This. I'm going to die. I am not going to survive this. I'm on my last man too, so. Sometimes you gotta time it so the birds are coming at you. And just as they get to the edge of the screen, you move the screen just a little bit so they disappear. Oh, that sucked. Alright. Come on back. Woo, that was close. So you can learn the patterns. The patterns of my particular show is I get on a topic and I forget what it is. So again, ranting, lost, complete, no train of thought, getting old, dementia here, you know, who knows. All I'm saying is some things age better than others. I mean, Mr. Smith, Dr. Smith, he's just beat all the crap. Obviously, this dude didn't age well. At the beginning intro, you've got Ryu's father. I mean, he's dressed up as a ninja. I don't know how old he is, but I mean, he looks the same age as Ryu. I mean, he's fit. He's out there with the sword. He's cutting things up. Me, I can't walk because my foot's all swollen. Going to get a massage, though. That'll help. Maybe they can, you know, work out whatever the muscle kink is there. I don't think it's broken bone or anything stupid like that, but you got to take some things that you enjoyed as a kid, give it some time to age, do the whatever the S's are with wine. I don't drink, it is what it is, but you know, give it a nice sniff, let it open up and breathe and give it time, and then sit down, pop that game into whatever your age system is and give it another go. See if it was nostalgia that caused you to enjoy the game or the game stands up. Anybody can put in Ninja Gaiden, anybody can play it. The game's awesome. I'm about to get kidnapped by the CIA or the NSA, I can't remember, but this has got some of the greatest music, so I'm just going to shut my mouth and let you enjoy this little scene right here before I cut the video out. Good day, folks. CIA. Have a good evening.